Okay. Hello, welcome. This is me and Levi. We're starting to do vlogs. We're instead of shorts. We'll do shorts eventually, but we're gonna do a couple vlogs. And we got a guest here today.
Little cousin. Well, my little cousin.
Yep.
His sister.
Yep. Little Morgan. We're gonna be learning parkour. This is gonna be day 1. She probably has the least experience with this art. None of us have actual experience.
I personally do a lot of martial arts, but aside from that, no, I have no experience.
Okay, so the first thing that we learned was the first thing that we saw when we were researching was like precision jumping, where part of our like half our foot is off the edge. It's usually meant for like little poles and stuff, which is why our feet are off the edge. But for these things, it wouldn't really work. Wouldn't make sense. Then we tested some landings, and then up there was like a little pole up there that we jumped onto a couple times.
Yeah, we have a little bit of practice in, but aside from that, nothing.
She hasn't even done that much.
We also learned some rolls, like.
Yeah. But we didn't.
I learned that one from martial arts.
Yeah, you learned that from martial arts, but it's kind of like a roll. The camera was on.
Ow.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I didn't know either.
We also have a bit of experience with vaulting over stuff, but
Yeah, we practiced that quite a bit.
he's better at it though.
I mean,
He's better at cartwheels and just in general. We also did some jumping fences and stuff. Legally. It was legal. This will be kind of a long video. It's full days of us learning parkour.
we're gonna do individual videos.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're also probably gonna edit a bit for all the excess parts. Well, I will.
You will.
I know a bit about editing. By the way, check out our gaming channels.
Oh yeah.
We don't have barely any views, so please go check that out.
Yeah.
I am Levi Gaming. He's Caleb Gaming.
Yeah,
We both have Elm Ring logos. You can't miss it.
we gonna start posting again. I just took a bit of a break because of vacation and stuff.
I started posting some night rain videos, but those didn't really take off. So.
Okay, well, just check that channel out if you're more interested in gaming than parkour.
And we'll also be doing a fitness video here soon,
Oh yeah,
starting tomorrow probably.
yeah. We'll tell you about that tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're not gonna leak it.
Let's get started.
Yeah. Good. We're gonna start with Morgan. She needs to catch up.
Yeah. So
Okay, try basically vaulting over that.
yeah, vault over it.
However you think vaulting works.
I've done it before.
Yeah.
Okay, then vault it.
Yeah. Then vault it. Okay. Okay, not bad.
You can also kick your legs to the side and go over, but I'm not sure if even I can do that. I don't know. I'll try.
Okay. He's gonna try something.
That actually felt a lot cleaner than the cartwheel over it.
That's how I do. That's how I vault.
Yeah.
I don't do cartwheels.
It's a lot cleaner.
Yeah.
Cartwheels are more for if you have to get more distance.
I can't do that.
Like this area. This area I suck with because I'm not really good at making distance.
Yes.
You're kind of small.
Like please.
Yeah, move. This part you need to
There's
know.
probably another way to do this, but the only way I found is to just kind of like
Cartwheel.
do a cartwheel, not
Yeah.
flip.
Yeah.
Of course, one of the great things, more important things in parkour, says our research, is grip strength.
Oh yeah.
We decided to go to a park for this just because.
There's a good bit of obstacles, I guess. We got some rocks over here.
Also, this spot right here is good for practicing catwalks and balance.
Which are good for getting up onto higher places.
We hear this is a good exercise to take one step, toes facing forward, then step off. Same thing with the other foot.
Yeah. Just practice balance.
If you're looking to learn parkour, don't look from us. We don't know what we're doing that much either.
Just look at the research.
Yeah.
Actually research it. Don't trust channels where they're just learning.
Yeah. It's nice to see their little journey on how they learn.
But yeah.
Do it. Learn from a professional. Take classes if you can. We can't. We're broke.
Yeah, we kind of are.
We're doing YouTube videos and we're trying to learn from others' YouTube videos. That's what we've been doing, so.
And we just done our own research.
Yeah.
And we just took in what we think is good from that. Yep. This bar right here. Okay, it's your turn.
I can't do it.
Yeah, yes you can. Yes you can, Morgan.
She can't jump high enough.
Especially
not in those shoes. Look at those.
Yeah, she'll learn that day too.
What are those?
Okay. Let's move on.
I don't really have.
They're not good shoes to parkour, and I don't know why she came down in these.
I don't really have any good.
The video we watched also said it was good to have little challenges for yourself.
Oh yeah,
So
challenge
like-
yourself. Yeah.
Try and jump onto there and down there.
Okay, your turn. You have to jump on this. You gotta jump onto something at some point.
It's fine. We gotta start smaller with it.
Okay.
You go.
Okay.
Go, Caleb, go! Yeah. It's small things we're learning from for now.
Yeah, just small.
It doesn't matter too much, but it does help.
It really doesn't matter too much.
But I can't jump.
How high you can jump.
I can't jump high.
Well, try jumping onto this without falling. You should be able to do that much.
It doesn't matter.
You just gotta learn to jump higher. Be more precise.
And the funny thing is, the whole reason we actually started this is because there's a giant wall over there, and we wanted to see how high we can jump up it.
Oh
We
yeah.
started learning parkour, hoping we can learn some wall runs.
Yeah, he did mention that in his categories, but he never. The people that we looked did mention in parkour categories, but we haven't gotten that skilled yet.
Yeah, we're working up to it.
Yeah, we gotta learn landings, rolls, jumps, vaulting.
I know a good bit about rolls. but-
Yeah, and the catwalk and balance. Catwalks are to get into areas where you need a balance on them, but they're higher than you. So yeah, like this pole right here. For Morgan. She'll try.
I'll be here to catch her.
Yeah, that's smart.
No.
Okay, try. Now that someone's at your...
Get on the bar?
Yeah, try to get on the bar. Using like a catwalk.
Nope, not happening, not happening.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, just... Okay, yeah, more...
Cinderella.
You're gonna have to learn how to catwalk on that first.
Yeah, even I struggle with the catwalk on this.
I don't really have any good shoes.
Yeah, usually your feet are more wrapping around the bar as well, but this thing is a bit wider.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. It's hard, so we're gonna keep practicing. Keep in mind this is only day one. So.
You could try. Morgan, you're supposed to be a bit closer down to the thing, so a bit more spread out.
If any actual professionals are watching this, we are open to Suggestions.
Suggestions. Yeah. We really don't know what we're doing. We just took this from videos. We're just trusting little quick views of videos. That wasn't anything that was in the video. That was just on our own. That was one of the things that got us into this. We were just jumping that. And they also said that don't jump from any height that we can't jump onto for beginners. So
Up here?
you wouldn't want to jump from up here as a beginner. You technically could with enough,
No.
if you got enough skill in landings and stuff. But
Yeah, no. There's still a fear factor, and I am not scared of heights. I'm freaking terrified of falling from them.
they also told us to try climbing stuff. It's kind of like this. So just try climbing. Nothing really like quick jumping up things, just climbing them.
I also have a bit of experience in calisthenics, so this helps.
Okay, but
Like,
this spot would be great for catwalks and stuff. It was like an upside down catwalk. I mean, this would be great if you're hanging from 5 feet in like a 10-story building.
yeah.
I mean, you'd rather be on the top of it. you wouldn't be. If you fall under it, that would be great for that. Yeah, just don't trust it when people are learning.
This thing is a beta non-existent right here.
That thing? Okay, try climbing it. Okay, Morgan, you're gonna hold the camera here, because I'm gonna get up there. Okay, I'm gonna climb. I haven't had much to do.
Yeah, he's gotta get his exercises in. Come on. Yeah. It's not hard, but it's painful.
You got tough through it.
Yeah.
Not everything in parkour is not hurt. They
Yeah.
told us to not wear padding on your shoes, so that you can feel when you fall wrong.
I have the wrong shoes for that, so.
Also, he taught us a couple landings for small objects, the bounce landing. So, bit over here. Just jumping off of this, just a bounce landing, just so it's not as bad on your joints.
Yep.
And then,
Bounce off, or then it's like.
and then the walk off for slightly taller things, you just walk off. And then, for tall objects and stuff like that, you want to do the what he called what the person that we got the landings from, the 4-point jump, 4-point landing. I mean, it's a pretty good spot to do it.
It's slanted, so it's a bit harder.
But you just jump. You kind of just like bend your knees immediately and land and have anything that wasn't any of the thing that wasn't caught by that for your hands. Okay, we're gonna have a bit of an intermission break. Intermission is done. We got some a little break in. What? Doing it. Just doing. We convinced her to jump on the streetlight post.
You never convinced me.
Convinced her enough. We're doing it anyway. You're gonna try that one so it's a bit safer.
Yeah, it is the safest thing we got out here.
We're gonna do that. If you can't jump onto it, you can't jump onto it. We want to make sure that we know your limitations.
Yeah.
So we just found the safest thing to test it on. So just try jumping up there. Gain a bit of momentum too. Just try jumping.
I did try jumping.
We're gonna have to teach her how to jump.
That's fine.
Yeah, she can't jump that high.
Okay. She can climb it.
She could climb onto it.
Just climb onto it.
I guess she's better at climbing.
Climb with just my socks. Maybe climb with just your socks.
Yeah, let's say your socks probably have more grip than that.
I mean, I climbed this with flip flops on.
What? What'd you say?
It's dirty, she says.
Morgan, you're gonna have to learn to get dirt.
Into the no.
Enter the no. Enter the no. Okay.
Too lazy to edit.
I wanna
We
try
gotta do it ourselves.
Yeah. So Morgan's gonna have to need a bit of work. She might do a few stuff off camera.
Can I try something?
Not much. Just because she probably needs more time than this video has.
Yeah. We'll try to keep it a bit short. Got up there at least.
Yeah, at least she got up there.
It's a start.
Sorry.
It's only day.
Just jump off of it. Do the 4-point landing since you're a bit short. This is where you can test your 4-point landing. That's how you do the 4-point landing. You have to. You kind of did it. You have to bend your legs and you have to. Your hands have to touch the ground. Maybe I could do it for you.
Can I try?
Yeah, you can try. That's probably tall enough.
At least she's just climbing it now.
Yeah, better than she was before.
You kind of just gotta test your limits, break through the whole fear thing.
Yeah, that's the biggest part about
Because the more and more you do it, the more
easier it is.
yeah.
Morgan, hold the camera.
Or like with the balances.
Just gotta get more used to it. Just gotta learn more balancing and move up.
Fine.
You can't just do the same thing
Fine.
and expect different. You can't just do the same thing and expect different results. That's the definition of insanity.
No, I'm the definition of it.
We don't talk about that part. You just gotta you just gotta test your limits.
I like how I stuck there for a second.
I saw that. Just gotta test your limits. Just gotta try stepping up every single time. Do it better and better. That's our little psychology bit for the video. That's our little psychology
Yep.
point. I don't know. I'm not good at psychology. So we're gonna post this daily until he leaves,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. So,
The last couple of days are probably gonna be a different environment.
Morgan, I think you should at least run up the slide. I feel like even little kids do this. I definitely did it as a little kid.
I definitely did it as a little kid.
Just jump.
If you're not confident in the slippers, just use your socks.
I did it with my slippers already.
I'm not gonna do it. Just run up it.
Come on, come back down.
Just run up it.
It might take me a second.
You gotta test your limits.
Definitely don't have the best shoes for the job. Next time we come out here,
She'll be wearing better shoes.
yeah, you gotta wear better shoes next
I
time.
don't really have any good shoes.
Well, any sneakers will do.
I've seen you with sneakers on.
I have two.
I only have those
I think we got a good amount of time done.
They just don't have any grip on them.
That's whatever. Anything's better than slippers.
It's sandals, actually.
Sandals. Yeah.
Got a good amount done.
Yeah, for this video. This is probably gonna be our shortest video.
Yep. But we were just showing the basics of what we are gonna be doing.
Yeah.
And
Morgan, get up here.
yeah, I'll try that.
Yeah, Morgan.
I'm trying to fix the trolley.
The trolley is not meant to be fixed.
Here.
The trolley's not meant to be fixed. So.
Got the trolley dying piece.
Okay.
All right. This
We're
has
good.
been Levi, Caleb Shorts, and this is our
Guest.
guest. This is my cousin,
We're
my
gonna.
sister.
You're gonna be seeing her for our parkour videos.
Yeah. Can't
Okay.
promise all of them, but
She'll attend
she
this
better
one.
be in all of them.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, so. Yep.
Sayonara.
Yep. Check out our other channel.